Good evening everybody. It's been a little while since I've done another video, but I'm going to go back to the Quanshen UV-K5. You may or may not be aware that this radio has actually been, not discovered, but there's a few people out there who have worked out a way to obviously modify the firmware to do some cool and not so cool things. I'm just going to go through one of them today, which is how you install the modified firmware that actually gives you a better sort of signal quality bar, or RSSI I believe it's called. And I'm just going to show you how to do it. And I'll put a link in the description about where you can get the modified firmware from. So please like and subscribe. I'll be doing some more videos like this because there is quite a few little functions like this inside the capabilities inside the Quanshen. Even though it's a low-end radio with a low-speed processor inside it, it still does some nifty things. I mean, a lot of you might say, well, what's the point in that? But, well, it's different. Anyway, here we go. So first of all, we load up the programming software. Now, this is not the software where you program the channels. This is the firmware software. So what we do is we select the right port, COM4. We then look for the image file, and in this case it's on my desktop, and it's this one called the RSSI S bar. There's the original. I always have a copy of the original in case something goes wrong. And I'm going to load that into the software. And that's a good start. Yep. It's freaking out, so I will start again. What the hell? Okay, so I'm trying again. I don't know what happened there, but let's load that firmware up. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now what we do is you need to put the Quanshen into a specific mode, which is to do with firmware updating. So what you do is you turn off the radio, push and hold the PTT radio button, then turn it back on, and the light at the top should come on. Okay, the light is on. That means that the radio is now in firmware programming mode. So with that on, you plug the cable back in firmly, make sure it goes all the way in there. Oops, just knocked my camera. Oh dear me. Right, okay, there we go. Oh, goodness me. Oh dear. Right, okay, so radio is now ready. So I then push on the software here, I push connect, and then I press the button that says update. And as you can see on the top of the radio, the light is now flashing. That means it's receiving data for the firmware. So we just let that go. And by the way, when you do firmware update, it doesn't remove the programming side of it. This is just the actual behind the scenes sort of stuff on the radio. Okay, so we've got it set it successfully done. Okay, now nothing looks any different, does it? So let's disconnect this. And so I've already broadcasted my my call sign in the last 5 minutes, so I'm not going to do it again, but I'm just going to show you the signal bar, which you'll see appear here. You can see that it's transmitting. So I transmitted there, not that you saw much, so I'm going to use my other radio. And let's go into function, frequency mode, and I'm going to set it to 144.
1, 4, 4, 5, 5, 0.
Now this is what my other Baofeng here is on, my UV-21R. And let's go. I'll transmit without saying anything. Oh no, I better say something. Victor Alpha 7 Charlie Oscar India radio check. And as you can see, it came up with a signal strength there. I'll do it again. Victor Alpha 7 Charlie Oscar India radio check. How cool is that? And again, if you do a transmission, there you go. So, some of you might find it useful, some of you might not. I actually think it's quite a cool little feature. It gives you the signal strength in decibels as well. I believe that's what that is. So before you jump down my throat and say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, like a couple of people have. That's why I'm here. I'm here to learn, just like everybody else. Anyway, that's a quick one on installing the modified firmware to give you an RSSI signal meter on the Quanshen UV-K5. Have a good one.